titled Looking, Seeing, Being, Disappearing. The production, which features Fana Tshabalala, Craig Morris, Thulani, Chauke and Daniel Nubian, opens at the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown next month. Excuse me. Chauke and Joseph Joseph joins us in studio to talk more about this amazing piece. Nadine, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about this very thought-provoking, well-thought-out dance piece. Why was this such an important subject for you to tackle in what I can only imagine must be a very complicated manner?
Yes, I mean it's a very intense subject matter. It's not very, doesn't make for very light rehearsal processes. But yes, it's a subject matter that's been on my mind for quite some time, and all my work that I've been making over the past couple of years has in some or other form been dealing with issues concerning rape culture. But I wanted to very specifically look at the male gaze and look at the representation of women, specifically in the context of South Africa, for quite some time now. So, and I was also happily, it was a nice coincidence that I was doing my PhD at the same time. So the piece and my PhD seemed to coincide. So it just seems to be a happy coincidence that did happen at the same time. So that is also why both of these things were happening simultaneously.
So you're this visionary, and then you work with guys like Thulani, Chauke, Craig Morris, Fana Tshabalala, Daniel, and you're working with people that are very strong performers, and you're trying to tell a story from something that affects women on a day-to-day basis. How did that interpretation or your vision translate? Were they able to understand it? Was there a master class in terms of, before you can even perform this, I want you to understand this?
No, well, the thing is, you have to start from the inside out. So what we did with the guys was, I mean, I can't make them understand what it's like to, from a female's perspective. I can't understand what it's like from a male's perspective. So what we did was we went, all right, okay, we're going to start from inside out. What is it like for you as a man? How do you feel people perceive you as a man? How do you think people perceive the way you perceive women? How do you feel you perceive women? How do you then perceive the archetypes of women, like the virgin, the mother, the whore? So we just started from the internal, then we went externally. So nothing was ever, I never imposed anything on them in the choreographic process, because if you impose something on the performers,
it's not authentic.
Then it's not authentic. No.
Why is this? And I understand in some way or other you've always dealt with some of these issues. As you said at the time, you're also doing your PhD, which kind of correlates to kind of this piece. But why did you feel so strongly that it needed to be challenged? Well,
issues around sexual and physical violence are quite prevalent within South Africa, and I don't necessarily think that, yes, people talk about it, but I don't think that we necessarily have as many voices as we should have out there speaking about these topics. So I think the more voices we can have out there speaking about these topics, the better.
Very, very quickly, I've got to wrap, but you're on the main stage in Grahamstown.
Yes.
You must be nervous.
No, I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited as well. Yeah.
Okay, so to perform 2 days, it's about a 2-week event, but you're going to be there for 2 days. Award-winning choreographer, and she's a performer too. Nadine Joseph talking to us about her production that will be on at the Grahamstown Arts Festival, the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown, from the 7th of next month. It's called Looking, Seeing, Being, Disappearing. We take an ad break. Don't go anywhere.